Good day, everyone. I am Giancarlo Esguerra from BSC 37, and today I will be discussing the reception procedures in the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, or BJMP. So, simulan na natin. What are the requirements for commitment in jails? No person shall be committed to any jail facility without the following required documents. So, to begin, before anyone can be admitted to jail, there are specific requirements for commitment. This includes commitment order from the trial court, medical certificate taken within 24 hours prior to admission. Next is complaint and information. Next, police booking sheet. And lastly, the certificate of detention from PNP and or NBI. Nakapaloob po yan sa BJMP Manual 2015. Ano ba yung BJMP Manual 2015 natin? It is a decent and humane program of confinement starts with a systematic reception of inmates for commitment to the BJMP's jail facilities. So, according to Section 21 of the BJMP Manual, a humane program of confinement begins with a systematic reception process. Each inmate goes through several steps to guarantee legality, safety, health before entering the facility. The following procedures should therefore be observed. Next, ito yung una nilang ma-encounter, ang gator. It verifies the identity and the authorization of the committing officer by reviewing credentials. Nire-review niya rin po yan. Next, it checks completeness of the following documents. So, mga binanggit po kanina, yung mga commitment order, medical certificate, complaint information, police booking sheet, and also the certificate of detention from PNP or NBI. And the gator conducts search and inspection of the inmate and escort. Hindi lang basta yung inmate, pati yung escort. And it directs them to the records unit. Proceed tayo sa records unit. It reviews required documents for completeness and authenticity. And it refers inmate for physical examination by the health unit. So, proceed tayo sa health unit. Ang records unit, babalik tayo dyan mamaya pagtapos sa health unit. Next, number 3, health unit. It also verifies accuracy of the medical certificate, and it conducts a comprehensive physical examination to determine physical condition. Chine-check din po nila yan. So next, it asks probing questions to identify undiagnosed or new injuries. Natanong nila yan, baka meron pang hindi na-check sa kanila na meron pang sakit or other injuries. So next, female inmates. So ito, female inmates must be examined by female health personnel. Strictly po yan. Female to female lang. Paano naman pag male? Male inmates may be examined by either male or female personnel. If inconsistencies are found, a new medical certificate must be obtained. Yung kailangan ng panibago. Delay must be recorded in the jail blotter and the court inform if beyond 24 hours. Kailangan i-inform yung court kung beyond na ng 24 hours. If no medical personnel are available, refer to the nearest government health facility. If no inconsistencies are found during the examination, the inmate is returned to the records unit. Babalik na tayo sa records unit. So, ayun, records unit or the booking process. Upon receiving the inmate and documents, the officer must initiate booking and completes jail booking sheet. Next, it conducts strip search. Hanapin yan kung may mga tattoo ka ba o may mga marka, birthmarks, ganon. Next, it inputs inmate into the NIMS. And it also takes fingerprints and photographs. Ayun yung mga mugshot natin. Next, it records an authorized visitors. Kung sino mga kailangan pumunta, dadalawin ka. So next, it informs inmate about Article 29 of the RPC. Ito yung RA 10592. Next, and it facilitates signing of detainees manifestation. So, if the inmates refuse, the warden issues a certification under oath confirming awareness and refusal. And all documents are stored in the inmate's carpeta. So, next, proceed tayo sa property custodian. It inspects belongings for prohibited items. Check nila, baka may mga pinagbabawal bago pumasok. So, next, it confiscates contraband according to guidelines. Baka may tinatagong kontrabando bago pumasok. Next, it collects and records cash, personal items on a receipt form. Tinatago po nila yan. So, original, inmate copy, Next, duplicate properties custodian's copy. Yung original nasa inmate pa rin yun, pero yung meron copy ang property custodian yan. Duplicate lang. Next, it secures all valuables in a safe vault. And it authorized release only to permitted person. Yung binanggit kanina, yung sino yung mga permitted person lamang na iano ng inmate. And lastly, it directs inmate to the desk officer. Next, desk officer. It documents new inmates' detail in the jail blotter, and it assigns inmate to a reception area where they will receive jail orientation, undergo risk assessment and classification, and be evaluated medically. So here they undergo orientation, risk assessment, and another round of medical and psychological evaluation. Next, punta tayo sa Assistant Warden Officer of the Day. It provides newly committed inmates with orientation on jail rules and regulations. And it uses the inmates orientation sheet during briefing. The Assistant Warden or Officer of the Day orients the inmates about the jail rules and regulations using the inmates orientation sheet. This ensures that the inmate understand what is expected of them inside the facility. So, proceed tayo sa last. Ito yung jail warden. It coordinates with the relevant agencies for speedy disposition of the inmate's case, and it forms concerned parties of inmates' commitment through written report. And it ensures constant coordination between the court, prosecutor's office, and paralegal officer. Lastly, it encourages sharing of non-confidential information with concerned agencies. So finally, sa jail warden, it oversees the coordination with courts, prosecutors, and other agencies to speed up the resolution of the inmate's case. They ensure that all parties are informed of the inmate's commitment and the proper documentation is maintained. So, next, dito tayo sa summary. Ito na yung pinakalahat-lahat, simula gator hanggang warden. So, bakit nga ba meron pang ganun? Reception procedures in BJMP ensure legitimacy of commitment documents, verification of inmates' identity and health condition, proper recording, documentation and orientation, safe custody of inmates' properties, and coordination between jail personnel and justice agencies. Ang pinaka-goal, ito ang highlight nitong lahat ng discussion ko today, is to guarantee a humane, lawful, and systematic admission of inmates into the BJMP facility. So, ayun. The BJMP procedure, it ensures that every inmate is legally admitted, medically fit, properly documented, and fully oriented. It protects the rights of inmates, maintains security, and promotes a humane correctional system. Through these steps, the BJMP fulfills its mission of safe, secure, and reformative jail management. And so that's all for the reception procedures in the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. Again, I am Giancarlo Esguera from BSC 37 and have a great day po.